This video will walk you through the basic strategies for completing an ACT Science data passage. After you've identified the passage as data, you'll want to follow the subsequent steps. Step 1. Annotate the introduction. For data passages, the introduction is not very important. The vast majority of the questions will never refer to anything in the introduction. They will just ask about the information you can gather solely from the charts and graphs. Therefore, never waste time actually reading the paragraph. Instead, quickly skim it over looking for the italicized words. Underline these words. This is for the rare questions that do not look back at the introduction. If a question refers back to the reading, it will be about those italicized words. By underlining the words in advance, you'll save time by being able to locate answers more quickly. Step 2. Draw arrows on tables. This is something you will do every time you see a table with numbers. You will go column by column, noticing if the numbers are increasing or decreasing. If increasing, draw an up arrow next to the numbers. If decreasing, draw a down arrow. The arrows indicate relationships. If the arrows match exactly, then the columns have a direct relationship, meaning the answer to the question referring to these columns will have to match as well. If the arrows are exact opposites, one points down as the other points up, the columns have an indirect relationship. The answers will always be opposites. If the arrows don't match and are not exact opposites, then there is no relationship. Whenever a question uses the word relationship, you should know immediately to refer to your arrows. Step 3. Read the axes on graphs. Pay special attention to the units and the scaling. Knowing these things before answering the questions will save you from making careless errors. Step 4. Answer the questions. The best part about the science section is that, oftentimes, the question will tell you exactly where to look to find the answer. For example, the questions will reference Figure 1 or Table 2. Whenever there is a direct reference to one of the charts or graphs, circle the reference, and then put your finger or pencil at the spot mentioned. A large part of answering the science questions is about matching. If an answer choice refers to something that is never mentioned in the passage, that won't be the correct answer. Remember to always match numbers and words to find the best response. Now let's look at these steps in action. This is a real science passage from a previous ACT exam. You will notice the large amount of tables letting you know that this is indeed a data passage. Look first at the introduction. It should take little time to locate and underline the two italicized words, hydrocarbons and densities. Next, begin annotating the tables. In each column, the numbers are increasing, which is represented by the up arrows. Finally, we will look at a few of the questions to see how all of the strategies can help us. Let's first look at number 9. For each type of structure, what is the relationship between the number of carbon atoms to the boiling point and density? That word relationship is key. It lets you know to look at the arrows. These arrows match, which means the answer should match as well. Therefore, the correct response is D, increases and increases. Finally, we will look at question number 10. According to Table 3, how do the structures of butane, 4 carbon atoms, correspond to their density? This question references Table 3, so make sure to circle the reference and put your pencil on the correct table. It also tells you exactly where to look within the table, the density of hydrocarbons with 4 carbon atoms. It would also be smart to circle these numbers. From this point, it's just a matter of putting the hydrocarbons in the correct order, from greatest density to smallest density. Cyclic, linear, branched. The correct answer is F. So that was a quick overview of the basic strategies for completing the ACT Science data passages. I hope you enjoyed the video and be sure to check out our channel for more helpful strategies and how-to videos. Be sure to go to www.wilsondailyprep.com for more online test prep, including daily SAT and ACT practice questions. Daily practice is the key to testing success.